What's up, YouTube? Quite looking forward to making this video because unlike TikTok, YouTube doesn't suppress talking about Mounjaro, which is kind of awesome to finally get on YouTube and start talking about it on here, because it seems to be a bit more of a freer platform to just kind of talk about what you want, really, within reason, of course. But I don't know if you guys probably know, TikTok, you know, I've documented my weight loss journey on TikTok for the past, well, most of this year. And it's been great. I've amassed quite a large following, but TikTok's new guidelines are coming in and they are suppressing any people talking about Mounjaro. You're not allowed to talk about it at all. You're not allowed to mention it. From what I understand, they're talking about even you guys who go, you know, get into the gym and do body transformations of any type. You are not allowed to talk about it. You're not allowed to do before and after pictures, where you're allowed to, you know, you start your heaviest and then you show where you kind of are now. Now with my journey, you know, I've lost 4 stone now since about the 1st of March. And what's today? It is, well, June the 4th. So yeah, I've done pretty well. Now, I can understand a lot of people saying, well, people shouldn't be promoting this stuff anyway. You're not a medical professional. And I do tend to agree with you. I only talk about my experience with it. And if anybody asks me any advice, I always tell them, you know, go to a medical professional. I'm no expert, which I'm not. But this is my kind of my bugbear with it as well, which is, it's a real simple fact is, so you can suppress this and say, no, you're not allowed to talk about Mounjaro anymore. Which, you know, some of you might agree with that. But then how can you probably go on TikTok a lot, or you might see on YouTube, where you get guys, they're rather on the larger side. Yeah, I'm not throwing shade at you if you're one of them. No beef at all. I'm just expressing myself with this because I've got to get this off my chest. Where their whole channel on TikTok is about a big pile of fucking cakes in front of them. And just like, that's okay. That's fine to promote. But anybody hitting the gym, putting muscle on and losing weight, regardless if you're doing it the natural way, or you're doing it the chemically assisted way, of which I've done both, and I've lost 4 stone both ways. And I can tell you, the natural way was fucking really hard. I'm not going to lie, it was really, really hard. And this is easy. So when people say, it's not the easy way, it well is. It is the easy way out, because I've done both. But I'm okay with taking the easy way out this time, because I cannot be bothered to climb that mountain again. I compare Mounjaro to a lot like, you know, the natural way is like scaling the mountain. Yeah, it's hard, man. You got to climb and you got to fight and you slip back down every day. It's like a mental test as well, of mental resilience all the time. That's certainly what it was like for me. And I did manage to do it. But same old story, I did in fact put all the weight back on again. Which is funny because a lot of people say, well, what happens when you stop taking Mounjaro, you put the weight back on again? Like, yeah, man, I've done that before as well. So it's kind of down to me to control my calories. So this, I compare Mounjaro to more like having the little escalator to run up the side of the mountain. It is the easier way, definitely. Just sit on the escalator and it slowly takes you up the mountain, because it takes away, I suppose it takes away